It might sound crazy, but we are now already almost a full month through 2024, and we have had some time at least to see where maybe the markets are headed in the terms of this year. Now, obviously, I hope 2024 is going to be all over the place. I hope it's going to be way different. I hope we're going to get all kinds of new content and exciting stuff, and the player base is going to go crazy. But for right now, this is what we have. And in this video today, I wanted to go over, with the help of Price Empire, what have been some of the best performing items so far to start the year, so we can start to make sense of the markets and start to make sense of where things are at right now, because obviously a lot of things have been flat, a lot of things have been down, but what has been doing well, and what should we maybe keep our eyes on, and what has a chance to continue to do well going forward, even when the markets are a little bit weird and things are a little bit strange right now, with the overall state of the game, in the economy, and in people's investments, and everything in general. So we're getting to that and more in this video today. But first, let me plug my cash trading business really quick. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, maybe even your entire inventory, maybe a ton of bulk items, whatever, I am buying every single day. I'm buying all kinds of stuff. I can help you get cash, whatever payment method you're looking for, crypto, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, whatever, for your CS items fast, efficiently, and most importantly, safely. You don't have to worry about getting scammed or anything weird happening or nothing like that. We'll get you your money quick, fast, and easily. Hit me up over on Twitter. First link in the description below. My trade link's going to be down there as well. And of course, you doing so help support me, my channel, and my content. With that being said, let's get right into this. So I am looking at the trending tab of Price Empire because they have some very, very cool tools here where you can look up all different kinds of stuff and then see what has been doing well in the past 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, whatever. It's just a really, really cool set of tools. Now, sometimes it's hard to use. Sometimes you have to make sense of the data. Sometimes you have to, tweak it in different ways and all that stuff. So what I'm looking at here is stuff that is at least $1, because I don't want to get like a 2-cent sticker or a 2-cent graffiti or something that rose to 4 cents and it doubled because it sold for 4 cents one time or something like that. So I don't really even know what this liquidity slider does, but I bumped it up to 50. I put the price to $1, and I tried to filter for what items have actually been doing well really to start the year, like some real legitimate items. And I think we found some stuff. And what you can see here is when I start scrolling through the first page, so far, a lot of the things that have done well in the last 30 days, which is pretty much the first month of 2024. Obviously, we're not 30 days into the year yet, but hey, I'm recording this on the 27th, probably going to be uploading on the 28th. It's pretty damn close to 30 days. What has been doing good so far to start the year is mostly trade ups, mostly low rarity skins, mostly cheap skins that people, like I said, are doing trade ups for, and I get that, and that's something that I've been talking more and more about on this channel, is trying to find these skins that you can buy a ton of, that you can buy in bulk, that people are just wiping out the supply of by doing tons and tons and tons of trade ups, especially some of these skins that are in the best collections and for skins that people really, really want and are constantly going to be trading up for. So let's take a look at some of these. We can see I didn't leave this in because it's the stat track skin, so like, hey, it probably is pretty illiquid and probably doesn't tell the whole story. Here we have the JR Boston sticker, which, like, again, is probably a sticker that's not getting traded that much. I didn't really want to factor that in. But the first item that I think actually has some decent volumes actually getting traded, 72,000 market cap, 497 trades, is the Mac 10 Ultraviolet. So this is field tested, but I'm sure it's all kinds of different wares and stuff like that. And this is according to CSGO stocks. Now, they look at different numbers. CSGO stocks uses Steam. Price Empire uses buff prices, I believe, and also CSGO stocks have been having some issues lately where they're only getting their data up to January 17th, so hopefully they can figure some of that out. But either way, you can see that in the past month, the Mac 10 Ultraviolet has been doing quite well and has had a very, very good start to the year, up 32%. Now, this one actually isn't in that insane of a collection. I don't know exactly what case this is. One of the esports collections. Obviously, I don't know if it's like winter or summer or whatever it is, but there's not a ton of crazy skins in here. Obviously, the AK-47 Jaguar is cool. The M4A4 Bullet Rain is cool, but it's not like they're trading up in anything insane, but still a trade up from old skins in old collections, where doing a trade up and eating through so much of the supply of the low ranking skins, like the mil-spec stuff, the blue stuff, that is going to bump up those prices a lot for when people do want to do trade ups. And we've continued to see this, and so many of these items are doing so good. So yeah, that Mac 10 Ultraviolet having a great start to the year, and just in general, obviously, I think you guys should keep an eye out on more and more trade up skins and more trade up collections, and not necessarily the ones that have already ran up. or the ones that are already too expensive. Yes, there is probably still some values in those, but look at the ones that are a little bit underrated. Look at the ones that might still be cheaper. Look at the ones that are flying under the radar and have a chance to be eaten up in the future. But still, obviously, supply and demand is a thing. And if that supply is going to be dwindling and there's still going to be natural demand for some of these skins, that is how you get graphs that look like this. And obviously, in the past year, we can take a look at what this has done as well. Up 125%. And this is a $2 skin. This is a skin that you would never even think about or never really even consider investment grade or anything like that. But it's up 125% in 365 days. It has been absolutely crazy. Another one on this list here is the Negev. I don't know why I said Negev. Negev Bratatat. I don't really know even how you pronounce that. But again, this is another one that is up 50% in the past month, which I believe is also from the exact same collection. We can see here another one of these blues from this case. And again, just doing quite well. Up very, very good in the past month. And in the past year, this thing is up 153%. Spiking very a lot as of late. I don't know if somebody's been doing a ton of these trade ups or why these have gotten so popular all of a sudden. This is from the Esports 2014 summer collection now I see. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why both of these skins from this collection are all of a sudden going crazy, but it seems like they are. We have another one here, the UMP 45 Metal Flowers. In the past month, this thing's up 57% according to CSGO stocks, and in the past year, again, 168%. I really think that a lot of people don't even consider just how good some of these trade up skins can be as in terms of investments and just filling up a freaking storage unit with stuff like this, or just buying off a ton of these, buying a couple $100 worth of a bunch of these trade up skins could end up being a lot of people's best investments. And again, this is a time where the market has been flat, if not down, over the past month overall. And a skin like this, the UMP 45 Metal Flowers, just a seemingly random skin, is up 57%. These are things to keep an eye on. Now, again, is there probably a lot of trade up skins that are also sideways or down or not doing well? Yes, but it just shows that if you can find the right things, you can find some absolute hidden gems in a lot of these. Now, this is from the Operation Hydra collection. This has the Onitaji, which is a very, very cool skin. 5.7 Hyper-Beast, M4A4 Hellfire. A lot of cool skins in here, and I can definitely understand a little bit more why people would be trading up for stuff like this. This is, again, what is this? The UMP 45. So, again, another mil-spec skin. A lot of these blues, again, you can trade up into purples. You can trade up into pinks. You can trade up into reds. You can't trade up into these blues. So, when these blues are getting traded up and wiped out, they're not really even getting replaced that much. Obviously, they're getting replaced when cases get open and stuff like that. But again, having so many of these wiped out during trade ups just makes that supply and demand, just the math doesn't math, and the prices are going to keep going up. And you can see here they continue to go up. We have another one here from the Esports 2014 Summer Collection, the SSG Dark Water Field Tested, up 26% in the past month according to CSGO stocks. And again, in the past year, up 104%. This thing's been going crazy. This is another one of the best performing ones. And I didn't want to just sit here and go over a million of these trade-up skins, so I wanted to look at like the top 5 according to Price Empire. So those are the top 4. And then here's number 5, the M249 Impact Drill. This is from the Chop Shop Collection. And this one maybe makes the most sense to me out of all of them. Now, again, CS Stocks doesn't have this one as doing this well over the past month, but Price Empire has this up 111% in the past month. So again, it just kind of, every website's going to tell a little bit different story. Everything's going to be a little bit different, whatever. But in the past year, CSGO stocks does think that this one has done quite well, up 169%. And one of the main reasons here is the Chop Shop collection is just absolutely sick. You have a chance to trade into 2 very, very cool skins. The M4A1S Hot Rod, which looks beautiful in CS2. Obviously, you got a big buff. Looks very cool with the new lighting system. And then also the Glock 18 Twilight Galaxy. So you have an M4 and a Glock skin. Very, very cool collection. I can definitely see why a lot of the skins in this collection would be doing so good and why this would be so attractive. And this would definitely be something that I would consider, maybe even looking into more. But yes, the M249 Impact Drill has been doing quite well. Now, in terms of the other items, not just the trade-up skins, what else is doing good? I wanted to look at like the next 5 items that are a little bit something different. We can see here on the screen, the Dead Men patch has been going absolutely insane, up 34% in the past month, but really as of late, this thing has been going crazy. And yes, in the past year, the Dead Men patch has been insane, up 845%. I believe I bought a Dead Men patch in like November or something like that. I just bought one single patch. I think I bought mine for around $45. And we can see here that this says it's up to $97, which is crazy. So I love to see this. Obviously, I wish I would have bought more of them, but I love being invested into things that are actually going up. Dead Men patch, really cool patch. Obviously, with the Bayonet Frog dog prices just getting absolutely insane. The Deadman patch kind of becomes that like next best affordable option that is still very, very cool. I think the Deadman patch in general is going to do well. Obviously, a big concern is we have to worry about them coming out with more operation patches and just having more competition for them. But still, I think the Deadman patch in the long run is going to be a patch that does not have very high quantities or supply and stuff like that, and it's probably going to continue to do quite well, which is why I wanted to own one and why I'm so excited to own one, and I'm happy to see it still doing good. Another item that we had here, according to Price Empire, that has been doing well is the Easy Sealed Graffiti. Now, again, obviously, people don't think about graffitis as great investments all that often, and I really don't know much about this as an investment. I can see here that it's up about 23% in the past year, which isn't insane. I wouldn't really say that's investment quality as far as CS goes or CS2 or whatever, but obviously in the real world, if you're getting 23% on your money over the course of a year, that is very, very insane. I know graffitis are obviously not that popular. There's not a lot of demand, but I would assume that this is pretty low supply as well. This is a cool graffiti. It's a spammable one. If people were going to use graffitis, yeah, getting a kill or winning a round or whatever and spamming an easy, I could definitely see how that's a thing. And again, so far in 2024, it seems like it's on a little bit of a run. Now, hey, it seems like this thing goes up and down a lot. So even though it's going up right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this crashes back down. But hey, maybe some people have made some money on some easy graffitis to start the year. Who knows? Another item that Price Empire says, if we go to page 2 real quick, is this chroma pin. Now, I know absolutely nothing about pins. I don't really know how they would be investments or why they would be investments or whatever. But this thing is up 43% in the past 30 days, according to Price Empire. But you can see here, CS:GO stocks, it does not say it has been doing as well, down about 1% in the past month. Over the course of the year, this thing is up 6%, which again, in the real world, in terms of normal investments, is pretty good, but in terms of CS, it's not all that great, and it's pretty lackluster, and you're probably just better off putting your money in better places. Yes, as a Series 2 collectible pin, it can be displayed on your CSGO profile. I think it looks cool, but it's probably more of a collector's item rather than an investment. Overall, I'd be probably staying away from it. Again, here we have another patch. According to Price Empire, this giant squid patch is up 44% in the past month. I know there was somebody up buying up a ton of them on Buff and Buff Market and all these other places, but again, these Riptide patches, I think, are very, very cool, very underrated, and they've been doing so well. This thing's up about 32% in the past month, and in the past year, even crazier, up 500%. I don't know if I own any giant squid patches. I might own like 1 or 2, but they're so cheap. I mean, owning 2 is like literally, I might as well own 0, but I'm definitely keeping my eye on a lot of these Riptide patches as the course of the year goes on. I think they could be decent in 2024 and in the future. And then finally, the last thing that Price Empire has said is doing well over the past month is this sticker, the 100 Thieves Boston paper, which I love a ton. I think 100 Thieves stuff is so cool. I think Boston stuff is so cool. I think put them together and it just makes a ton of sense. It's a very cool sticker. I think it's only going to get older, rarer, cooler, more iconic. And obviously the hollows and the foils and all that stuff are so expensive, so the paper becomes kind of the affordable option for people. Yes, it's $24. It's not cheap, but these have been doing quite well. I don't know how they've done in the past year. They're up about 31%, which again is still pretty decent. But I think as these stickers get older, rarer, more iconic, more nostalgia, especially surrounding like the Boston Major and stuff like that, and if 100 Thieves doesn't really do anything else in CS, I know Nate Shot's talked about them coming back and maybe they'll get new stickers in the future and blah, 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 blah. But for right now, this is just a very cool and very iconic sticker, and I think it's only going to get cooler. So I would definitely not mind owning some Boston stuff for 2024 and beyond. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Those are 10 items that are doing very, very well to start the year. Who knows what the rest of the year has in store, what's going to do better, good, bad, whatever from here on out. But so far, these are some items that have been doing good, even in a kind of weird market. But pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.